Welcome back to Agony Smeg, where I take it upon myself to dish out decent advice, unlike certain agony ants who are sexist and hate men. Trust me, they do. Okay, what's first? By the way, I'm letting Clone 1 read these out. Yay! Just start with the first one. I'm waiting for my boyfriend to grow up, but will that day ever come? We're both 30 and each have a child from previous relationships. We live together and all the family stuff is great, but my boyfriend keeps going away for lads' weekends. He's been away 3 times this year already and I'm sick of it. Will he ever grow out of it, or should I say enough is enough? Don't you two have family holidays? That aside, I think it's time you sat him down and told him that his behaviour is way out of hand, but compromise. Suggest to him to have a lad's holiday once a year for just a week instead of having all these weekends away. Of course, if you can't handle this, then perhaps you should invite yourself along with him. Failing that, I'm quite certain he won't get very far without his cash card. Just saying. Of course, if you had more luck talking water out of a swimming pool, I suggest you ditch the dumb. I've told my ex-girlfriend about 20 times it's over between us, but it doesn't make any difference. She phones and texts me all the time, no matter where I am. At work, at football training, out with my mates. Every time I turn on my phone there are about 10 messages from her. Every one of them is urgent, like she's found a CD of mine and when can she deliver it? Or she's been invited to a party by one of my mates, can she go? I know it's all an excuse to keep talking to me, but it's driving me nuts. It's not like I dumped her over the phone or by text. I took her out for a meal to tell her that it was over. After that she kept dropping around, so I had to remind her as nicely as possible each time. There wasn't anyone else, but I just didn't love her anymore. But now I have met another girl who I want to ask out and I really want my ex out of my life. This is pretty easy. Don't answer the phone when she calls, but if she does catch you unawares and you do answer, just say to her, "Stop calling me," and then put that phone down. Like that. That's a phone. Don't answer her texts either. You could simply change your phone number too. You have to be more aggressive because Mr. Nice Guy isn't working. Of course, she could turn into a bunny boiler and start stalking you. That's when you need to get the police involved. Either that or you have to move into a cave for a few years until she's moved on. Or fake your death. I've been going out with my boyfriend for 2 years, but he's still going on about his ex-fiancée who ran off with his best mate, leaving him devastated. It sounds like she was a total bitch, yet he keeps repeating how great she was at everything from cooking to sex. What sex? Get on with it. At first it was okay because I just thought that it was helping him get over her, but now I found her picture in his bedside table. I feel like there are 3 of us in this relationship. Have you, I don't know, told him how you feel? Talking can go a long way, you know. He could be still depressed about being dumped, which makes you the rebound girl. You should express to him that he could end up the same with you if he's not careful. Trouble is, I don't think this will have any effect. Take that picture out of the bedside table and hide it somewhere. If he goes mad, then you know he's still looking at that picture. For goodness knows what. If this occurs, it's time to get out of that cuckoo's nest. After you've superglued Vanessa Feltz's face to that picture and put it back in the table. I enjoyed that. Can I do it again next week? We'll see, Clone 1. I wouldn't mind giving it a go. Mother, you would just want to hit people with your spade. I have to go now. Please subscribe and check out my other shows like SmegChris Review, my main show SmegChris, and I also vlog on my second channel too. And very soon I shall be doing more short films. If you guys have got any problems, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I may just give you my advice. Well, that's it for this episode of Agony Smeg. Until the next time, peace out. I only hit people with my spade when they deserve it. After you've superglued fit... Oh, God. I'd hate that woman so much I can't even say her name. Oh dear.